are we going to be doing? If we can find a hidden lair, then sure, that'll be the next thing. But it doesn't look like that. It said it was added to the map, but I didn't see it on the map.
Is this for me? It's beautiful. Do you know what it is?
Now I'm not so sure.
Well, I thought so right up until you asked me that. It's sylvanwood. Rare as diamonds. You only find it in very old, very wild places. The carvings tell a story of the betrayal. The dread wolf tricking all the gods away from the world. Start at the beginning. What happened to the gods? Long ago, there were two clans of gods. The Creators looked after the people. The Forgotten Ones preyed upon us. And one god who was neither. Fan Harel, the Dread Wolf. He was kin to the Creators, and in the old days often helped them in their endless war against the Forgotten Ones.
Oh!
Why were they fighting? No one knows. We barely even remember all their names, let alone who struck the first blow, who was wrong. Fan Harel was clever. He could walk among both clans of gods without fear, and both believed he was one of them.
Trickster.
He went to each side and told them the other had forged a terrible weapon, a blade that would end the war. He told the Creators it was forged in the heavens, and the Forgotten Ones that it was hidden in the abyss. And when the gods went seeking it, he sealed them both in their realms forever. Now he alone is left in the world.
So the ring definitely has meaning, and it's also kind of demoralizing.
I imagine the Dalish don't depict the doom of their gods just for decoration. Not exactly, no. This was made for a keeper, you see. Guarding a clan from the Dread Wolf is a keeper's place. It's a very sweet memento, thank you.
Ooh. Am I finally considered friend? Yes, I am. Blood of the first cost ratio. 1 health provides 1 additional mana. Cute. Alright guys, let us head back to Hawke's residence. Actually, let's head to the Black Emporium really quick, see if we can buy anything, and then we'll do the mission. We haven't been here for a while.
Don't manhandle the urchin.
I wasn't manhandling him. Oh, glitter dust. I just realized how much I spent on that. Ooh, attribute points +2. Yes, please. I'll sell these things. Sell the armor I don't need. Sell the staves I don't need. Alright, what else can I buy from you? There's some elixirs. Let's buy some potions. That looks about right to me. Ariel's favor. Combustion grenades. Let's just use this so we can boost up my constitution, because, you know, it's a free point. As well as my stamina.
Sail. Find your own.
Broken dowsing wads, no refunds.
Templars.
Relics and antiques. Look at some of this stuff. It's expensive. The prices for some of these things are ridiculous. Ooh, if I could get this. That's 152 sovereigns. How would you even have that?
Come here, you know.
You would basically have to be saving up money for the entire game just to get that.
Just weeks.
Good to see you again, Miss Eyre. Everything's quiet here.
Now that I'm living here, there isn't room for you in the bed. Do you understand?
Aww.
That won't work on me. I'm a cat person. Cheer up, old boy. Maybe you can bunk with Sandal. Enchantment!
Hey, a little bit of a workaround there, Anders.
Your support has meant the world to me.
Nice job there. Ah. I'm going back. I don't need another person to come with me. I'm just going to the Imperium and buying one crafting resource. One Imperium, or Imperium, Lyrium, I meant.
Look around.
There it is.
So many things to admire.
Surprised that they're selling crafting resources here. But it also kind of makes sense too, I guess.
Welcome home, Miss Eyre. Nothing new to report, I'm afraid.
Because now I can get these. Give that to Kendall. And give us to Fenris.
I can make it for you.
Here, boy. I've something to wet your teeth on. Freshly confiscated mutton just for you. Have at it. Just checking on my best guardsman. He's helping the men to learn healthy respect and how to run.
You make him chase the guards around and threaten that they'll gnaw their heads off, or he'll gnaw their heads off. I can imagine that's the case. Alright, guess what, guys? We are actually going to be jumping in to a DLC.
A gift from Aveline. She certainly knows her spirits.
Alright. Yes, I would. I can play Bethany? I just can't play, Isabella. I haven't played Bethany in forever. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, let's go with it.
I have a report you might find interesting.
Hello.
It tells of a chasm in the Vinmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Sorry, we didn't create it yet.
That? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawke's family. A few carded dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
That's where these dwarves are?
These are carded dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
They snuck into the gallows. If there hadn't been Templars to stop them. But they failed, thankfully. And they haven't been able to kill me yet, either.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
So that's the explanation as to why I can control Bethany, because there was an attempt on her life, too.
Why do you say that? It's just the Carter, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carter know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
Does it matter? We just need them to stop trying to kill us.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
There must be a reason they're attacking us. I intend to find out.
Right. Only one way to do that.
So we're just going to walk in, start cutting off heads?
Don't worry, Sunshine. The bloodstains come out.
At least the Circle let me come. I didn't want you to do this alone. Let's go.
Ah, this is why. I love how the game actually registers why Bethany would be allowed to come. I guess it's also registering, like, where I am in the plot. Maybe if I did this during Act 1 or something, then, you know, there wouldn't be any talk about the Circle letting her come or stuff like that. Well, first off, okay, she does have an updated staff. But she has very outdated rings. There we go. This is fully maxed out companion armor, too. Whoa! 27 points? Well then. Let's put it to 45. Get the mana to at least 250. 2 points in each of those. All right, 48. 254. Boost up to defense over 100. And then magic goes to 50. Force mages are a fearsome sight on a battlefield, bending the laws of nature to crush, toss, and debilitate their foes. Kirkwall Circle houses a higher than usual percentage of mages who excel at this specialization, and their combined research has refined the school considerably. Must be purchased with a specialization point. Well, I'll take what I can get. Gift of Paralysis, Arcane Shield. Put Arcane Shield and Elemental Weapons over here. Let's go with this. Slams enemies into the ground with incredible power, against which armor is no protection. Momentarily 0% enemy armor, 20% versus normal enemies stun chance. Diameter 6 meters. And give her plus 50 fortitude. Telekinetic burst. Gravitic ring. Based on distance from epicenter, enemy movement speed based on distance from center. Alright, I'll take those abilities. Let's go with haste and make it longer. She's more of an offensive mage anyway, so Cone of Cold, Pyromancer, and Elemental Mastery. And let's update this so if an ally's health drops below 50, that's her #1 priority, and if your own health drops below 25%, then I want you to heal yourself. Actually, no, to keep it at 50%. Enemy that's nearest visible, I want you to use Fist of the Maker. Actually, no. Telekinetic Burst. We'll change that to Telekinetic Burst to get enemies away. And then enemies that are clustered together, at least 3 of them, I want you to use Fist of the Maker. Oh, you already have something for Telekinetic Burst. Oops. Now, if allies' health drops way too low, I want you to use Gravitic Ring. Alright. Bethany's as ready as she'll ever be, I think.
I suppose we should take that as a warning.
They're from the Merchants Guild. The Carta doesn't kill guild members. That's really strange.
It's probably not somebody from the Carta. It's really nice to have Bethany again. I wonder if we'll actually get her back in the long run of things. Maybe if I side with the mages over the Templars. Like, if and when it does come down to it.
Listen.
Which at this point, it really is sounding like
Look,
that.
The car has people watching us.
Oh, good. Alright, let's replace that one ring that you have, the useless one.
They'll alert others to our presence.
Fight's a fight. I wonder if the scale of difficulty for this is going to be even worse.
Can you hear that? We'd best be careful.
I swear, I'm going to get my ass reamed during this entire outcome. 100% of basic attack damage versus enemies that attack in melee.
You, both sisters, you're here together. You've come.
Is he referring to you and me?
Everyone, It's the children of Malcolm Hawke! They've come to us!
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him, and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
Did Father do something to the Carter?
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
You attacked my family. Everybody knows that Kendall has a really sore spot when it comes to hurting her family.
You come after my family, you pay the price.
We must have the blood. You don't understand.
Right. So much for conversation.
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
Ah, shit, they actually have really good defense.
Let's do this.
Heal him, please. Hi. Shit, who's attacking Varric?
Better luck at the next line.
Damn it. Alright, come on, you bastards. Hey, hey! I haven't said this in a long time, but stay away from my sister, bitch.
I'll deal with this. Let's do this again sometime.
Eye of Blue, willpower, 19% fire damage. Ugh. Thankfully, now that I have more sense to go to the Black Emporium, better late than never, I know I can get a whole bunch of different, like, kits. Injury kits, health poultices, lyrium potions, all that stuff. I'll be sure to do that in case I run low once I get back. Nope, not worth it. I still have a pretty damn good weapon here that's partially phasing through my shield. Shifty eyes. So cool to have my sister back. Anybody want to bet that once we go through this gate, hell's going to be let loose on us? I see somebody right there. A Bronto. There's traps all around here too. Oh!
Let us see.
Ah, Bethany.
The Carter said nobody screws with it.
Let's finish this!
God damn. Ah, use a potion.
Get back!
Bianca, you minx! That was beautiful!
Oh, okay.
Come here, you bastard!
Come on.
Did you hear that? They're after us. For our blood. But why? That's an excellent question.
Clearly these dwarves are insane. Perhaps even more so than Varric.
I heard that. The Carter doesn't normally act like this. They're businessmen.
I'd like to know who this Corypheus is. There should be answers here somewhere.
A lot of interaction. I wonder if it depends on, like, who is in your party. Well, looks like we have to go this way. Passage key. One watcher each generation will be chosen from the warrior caste. He will stand guard until his death. Only the constant vigilance of the Stone's children can keep the foulness of Mulvernus at bay. The burden of living in exile beneath the sun is terrible. But this sacrifice, this Amgathorn, will ensure the sanctity of the stone forever. Vados Atredum, by decree of Paragon Iona.
How many generations of warriors stood guard here? Why does that make me nervous?
Why didn't you tell me about this story, Varric? Well, the DLC wasn't created yet. DL what? DLC. What now? DLC. What's C? We called it Malvernus, the pestilent one. It devoured Tigers, turning our fairest work into a noxious waste. Consumed living warriors, turning their bodies to slime, and when its hunger was not abated, it consumed the bones of our ancestors. Foulness came from its touch, poison and filth and desecration. It threatened even the stone itself. The Shapers bound it. Chained in lyrium, stained with the blood of 100 warriors, but within the orb it hungered, it waited. We carried it here to the wasteland of the surface, where it can threaten nothing of value, except us. The stone will live, the stone must live. We must have sworn to defend it from the foul one at any price.
Chained in lyrium? That doesn't sound good.
No, it does not.
And there it is. A fortress. Here in the middle of nowhere.
Save. God forbid.